Hey, I'm Chef Rich, a classically trained chef, author, and award-winning culinary educator. With over 2 decades of experience, I've discovered that food is more than just food. It's our greatest medicine. But here's the truth. There is no quick fixes, magic pills, superfoods, or diets that work. Welcome to a different kind of cooking show. Our mission? To inspire, educate, and prove that getting healthy doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. I'll share tips on saving you money at the grocery store, saving you time in the kitchen, and creating meals that everyone will eat. I'll expose the lies about food, reduce the stress about what's for dinner, and remove the struggle of getting healthy. If you give me a chance, I promise, we'll always make it fun, easy, and delicious. Now let's get cooking. Hey, Chef Rich here, and I'm so excited to share with you my new cookbook. Now I have to say, it's more than just a cookbook. It's a starting point to unlocking and using the amazing power of food as medicine. Now, besides having the great recipes from season 1 and 2 of our TV show, One Plate Kitchen, it also contains our One Plate 5 Bs. Now, these 5 Bs are special. We created them to be impactful and make your health journey easier, less stressful, and successful. They'll serve as encouragement, motivating and inspiring you to embrace a lasting and realistic health journey. They're going to support you when you need it and push you forward when you're ready. So how do you get your copy? Go to our website to our shopping page and look for our e-cookbook. Yes, it is an e-book, and we did this for 2 reasons. Number 1, the cost. By doing an e-cookbook, we can keep the cost way down. Now you're going to get all these incredible life-changing techniques and tools for less than one fast food meal. Number 2, when you download it, you can bring it everywhere you go. Whether you're shopping at the grocery store or talking to your friends about healthy foods, we're there with you. It's like taking me everywhere you go. Now, we understand that the path to building healthy habits is not a one-size-fits-all approach. That's why everything we do is designed to meet you exactly where you're at. We're going to encourage you when you need it the most and then challenge you when you're ready to push forward. Whether you're striving to lose weight, improve your health, or just get a sense of balance mentally, emotionally, and physically, we're here for you. So why wait? None of us are promised tomorrow. So take control today and act now. God bless, and I'll see you in the kitchen. Hey, I'm Chef Rich, and welcome to One Plate Kitchen, where we do 3 things. Number 1, we save you money at the grocery store. Number 2, we save you time in the kitchen. And number 3, we use food as medicine to make healthy meals that are easy, fun, and delicious. Now today we're going to be making a chicken and papillote. Now what does that mean? That's just a huge fancy name for chicken that's cooked in a bag. All right, we're going to load it up with some potatoes and a lot of vegetables, and it's going to be delicious, I promise you. Now that you know what we're making, let's take a look at the stars of the show, our ingredients. So today we have some frozen green beans. Now we always love to show love to our frozen friends. So today we're going to be using some frozen green beans, and you can see how beautiful they are. We're going to do that in the saute pan, just a little bit extra. We're using potatoes. Now again, whatever kind of potato you want to use, that's totally up to you. We're using russets today, but you can use new potatoes if you wanted to. All right, with these, I'm going to slice them up a little bit differently. If I was using like a new potato, which is like a color one, like a purple potato or a golden, you got like a Yukon Gold. You know, they're smaller, they're thin skinned. I could just cut those in half and just cook it off like that. It'll work just as good. So it's totally up to you. Whatever's on sale at the store, those are the ones that we're going to use. We have a red onion, can be a white onion, can be a yellow onion. It's totally up to you. All right, we're using a red onion because I love the color and the flavor is really nice too. We have a red pepper here, which is going to be nice. Not spicy, but it's going to give it a really good flavor. We have some fresh cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, some people just don't like it. If you want to use parsley, go for it. You can use parsley. If you wanted to use any fresh herb that you loved, and then use that herb, that's fine. And when we're using chicken, it's kind of versatile, so we can definitely get away with a bunch of different flavors. Here we have something that we haven't used before. It's black Kalamata olives, which are delicious. Now, if you didn't like the black ones, you want to use green ones, you can definitely use those. That is totally up to you. and just gonna give us a really nice rounded off flavor. All right, here we have our kind of sauce mixture that we're gonna add to it. All right, and what it is, it's some sour cream and some mustard. All right, we're using a spicy mustard today. All right, if you didn't want to use a spicy mustard, you just want to use the regular one, that's fine. All right, whatever your favorite mustard is, put that one in. We're using sour cream, not mayo. You see a lot of these recipes will call for mayo or like a creme fraiche, which is an extra rich sour cream. All right, if you didn't want to use those because the fat content is a little bit higher, that's fine. Sour cream is going to work just as good. We have everybody's best friend, our 1 plate herb salt. Here we have some paprika and we have some ground garlic. And we have some fresh garlic, and of course we have our chicken breast. If you wanted to use chicken thighs for this, you could. If you wanted to use fish or pork or even beef, some cuts of beef will work with this too. All right, it is totally up to you. We also have some chicken stock that we're going to use just to give it a little bit of liquid in there. That liquid is going to produce steam, and that steam is going to really help us cook everything. That's our timer for our oven, so it's telling us that it's ready to go. All right, so now since you know all the stars of the show, we only have one thing left to do. Let's get cooking. First thing we're going to start with is our chicken. Now I want to get in here and just start cleaning this up. Now with this chicken, the way it's always done, what you'll have here is when the chicken breast is connected, it's connected to the keel bone. And that keel bone is some cartilage. All right, when they take that off, sometimes they'll get some of that cartilage on there left onto the chicken breast. So you'll see here, you see this right here, and this red stuff right there, this is the keel bone. And I want to make sure I take that off. Now to take that off, it's easy. You're just going to take your knife and just gently and nice and easy, just cut around it. And we'll just peel that right off. Perfect. Now it also has this piece right here. Now what will happen here, this piece is where your wing is connected to the breast. All right, we always want to get rid of that because sometimes that has cartilage in that too. So we'll just take our knife and just trim that off. And right here, there's a lot of fat and connective tissue that's there. And we're just going to take that off too. Perfect. I just want to clean this up right there. Now we have a perfect chicken breast. All right, now this is ready to go. One of the things that I want to do to this is I want to take this and just kind of slice it. I don't want to do it whole because what happens with chicken breast, sometimes it's too thick. And you'll see you have a thick part here and a thinner part here. What happens with that is the thick part will start to take longer to cook than this thinner part right here. All right, so in order so we all get an even cooking process the whole way through, is all I'm gonna do is take this and just make slices into it. So I'll cut this like 2 or 3 times, just like that. Now I have pieces that are much more even in thickness. And that's a great thing because now once I put this in there, I know that it'll cook evenly. Now what we're gonna do to season these is obviously, we're gonna get everybody's best friend, some herb salt in there. Now again, I love using my herb salt because it has a ton of herbs in there, which is gonna give me a lot of different flavor. All right, it's not just gonna be salt, but it's gonna be salt and this herb and that herb. And depending on how you're cooking it or what protein you're using, what'll happen is you'll get like different flavor profiles from it. We're also gonna add a little bit of garlic powder to this. I'm gonna get some garlic powder on this side. So now chicken is done. I'm gonna put that down there. I'm just gonna let those sit. I want that salt to kind of blend in with it. I'm gonna put this aside for now. And I'm gonna clean up. All right, it's important. Remember, we just use raw protein, raw chicken. So we wanna make sure to clean up well. That looks so good. Hey, Chef Rich here, and I'm super excited to tell you about our incredible One Plate Cooking Club. Get ready for live, interactive classes every single week. And guess who's going to be cooking with you? Me. I'm going to share easy to follow tips and techniques for creating mouth-watering, healthy meals that not only will satisfy your taste buds, but are also going to be nourishing to your body. And the best part, you can join right from the comfort of your own home kitchen using any mobile device. It's like having a personal cooking class with me in your home. By becoming a member, you're going to get 3 things along with some incredible meals. Number 1, you're going to learn how to save money at the grocery store. Number 2, you're going to save time in the kitchen. And number 3, you're going to understand the value of using food as medicine and be able to easily apply it to your daily lives. And it's going to be simple, stress-free, and I promise it's going to show great benefits. So how does it work? Go to our website, to our cooking club page, find the class date that you want, buy your ticket, and you're in. When we go live, we'll send you a link. All you do is press that link and enjoy. It's really that easy. Now we understand that the path to building healthy habits, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. And that's why everything we do is designed to meet you exactly where you're at on your health journey. We're going to encourage you when you need it, and we're going to push you forward when you're ready. Whether you're striving to lose weight, improve your health, or just get a sense of balance mentally, emotionally, and physically, we're here for you. So why wait? None of us are promised tomorrow. So take control today and act now. God bless, and I hope to see you in the kitchen. Okay, hands clean, perfect. Area clean, perfect. Now we're gonna make the sauce. Now the sauce is pretty important because what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder to this. So again, what we have here is just some sour cream. We're gonna add some paprika to this. If you wanted to use smoked paprika, you can. If you wanted to just use like regular Spanish paprika, you could do that too, that's perfect. Now this is all we're gonna add to this with a little bit of our herb salt. Then I'm just gonna stir this in. This is just gonna be our sauce. So we wanna make sure it's pretty flavorful. All right, that is perfect. Okay, our sauce is done and that's ready to go. Now we're gonna get our mix ready of some vegetables. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna cut up my pepper. I don't need a lot of it. I'm just gonna take about half of it. I'm gonna cut that down the middle and just make my slices. You'll see this is one of the easiest dishes to make. The prep time on it takes a little bit more, but once it's done, the oven does all the work. So we're just gonna take this and slice this up. All right, so that's done. Looks beautiful. A lot of nice color there. You just want to run your knife through it. You see some big pieces in there. Now I'm going to take some of my olives and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to chop these up. Now I'm going to get a piece of garlic. Again, we know how to cut this. Give it a smash and then just chop it up. That's all we're going to do to this. Just make sure it's all mixed in well. So we just take our time and just chop this up. Now, when you're mincing anything, all right, this is really important, so I want you to kind of get up close and see what I'm doing. When you're going to start mincing anything, you want to make sure all your fingers are on top and your thumb is pointed to the sky. All right, that way when I make my chops, I know where my fingers are all the time. All right, I want to be careful with that all the time. That's perfect. All right, you don't want to go too low, or you don't want to have your fingers on the board when you're chopping, because when you're rocking back and forth, there's a very good chance you're going to chop and you're going to cut your finger. All right, so we want to make sure all fingers on top, and then we just make our chops just like that, our mince just like that. And that is perfect. You see we have all those beautiful colors there, which is going to translate into tons of flavor. So I'm going to pick this up now and just get it in my bowl. Now I know when I put this on the chicken, everything is going to have incredible flavor. I'm just going to mix this in now. And you can see now, wherever I put this, is going to have that amazing flavor. So, that done. We are crushing it right now. Next thing, potatoes. Now with this one, we could cut them this way if you wanted to. It's totally up to you. You can use a mandolin if you had one. Totally up to you. We're going to do it by hand because some people don't have a mandolin. Now to do it by hand, all we're going to do is take it, make sure it's stabilized. And all you're going to do is just make slices. So I just want you to go about a 1/4 of an inch in thickness. Too thick, potato doesn't cook before the chicken is done. Too thin, the potato is really mushy and because it's overcooked, so we want to be careful with that. About a 1/4 of an inch is perfect. All right, so we just take it, measure about a 1/4 of an inch, and just make our slices. All right, now we have our potato perfectly cut. That's ready to go. I'm going to put this over here. Now at this point, it's time really just to start building. All right, so to put this dish together, this is what we're going to need. I'm going to need a piece of aluminum foil. So I have my aluminum foil here. What I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to fold it in half. I fold that in half just to get a crease. Then I'm going to open it back up, just like that. I'm going to take a little bit of oil. I'm going to put it right at the bottom. Then all I'm going to do is just lay down some potatoes. What's crucial is we season. So we season those up, make that look nice. Now what else I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of our sauce that we made. And I'm just going to brush it on each potato. All right, so we want to build this so it has a ton of flavor in there. So we have that done. Next step is going to be our chicken. So now I'm just going to lay down a couple of pieces of chicken, just like that. Then my sauce is going to be brushed right on top. All right, next thing that's going to go in is going to be my garlic and my Kalamata olives. That's looking perfect. Now we're just going to get a couple of sprigs. Now the last thing we're going to do is I'm just going to get a little bit of chicken stock on here. So I'm just going to pour just a little bit of chicken stock. Now comes the fun part. We're going to fold this. Now the fold is pretty important. So all you're going to do is take this, fold it like that. You'll go right to the edge and give it like a little fold, just like that. Now all you're going to do is go around and just keep on folding it. Now where we're at right here is the edge of our chicken and potatoes. So we're right at the edge. So now all I'm going to do is just take it and keep on just going around and fold. Go around and fold, go around and fold. So I'm going to get my tray and I'm going to put this right on there and throw this into a 365-degree oven for about 18 minutes. So let's get this in there. My oven is already preheated. Okay, so now for the vegetable component. So we have our pan starting to heat up, which is good. I got that going. Now I don't like to waste anything. So I had the rest of that pepper here that I'm just gonna take the top off and I'm gonna use this as a flavor enhancement to my vegetables. Why not? All right, so I go in there, I make my cut, I just peeled these out. And I'm just gonna cut this in half. And then do the same kind of cut. I just want to slice down. Again, taking your time. And then maybe go on a little bit of bias on this one. And you're just gonna make your kind of like your bias cut. All right, so that's looking perfect right there. Now we're gonna add a little bit of oil to our hot pan. Again, only about a tablespoon of oil. We don't need any more than that. I'm gonna get some garlic ready to go, because as soon as my green beans are ready, I'm gonna start to throw some garlic in there. So again, we just give that a smash, and then we just mince this up. All right, so I got my pan is nice and hot. I'm gonna add my green beans, and you can hear a chef's favorite noise is that searing in the pan. I'm gonna get it a little bit of seasoning at this point. And just stir this around. So these thawed out a little bit, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If they were still really frozen, what you could do is just hit it with a little bit of chicken stock. What that'll do is it'll start to build steam, and that steam will defrost and cook your green beans kind of at a much quicker pace. So we're just gonna let this go a little bit. Then I'm gonna add my red in there. And you can see, already the color is like, okay, this is starting to get very interesting here. Remember, the more color we cook with, the more flavor and the more nutritional value. And that's what we're going for. We want healthy meals. So this, I wish you could smell this because it smells incredible. And that's just with the green beans and the peppers in there. Now, I'm gonna take that smell or aroma up to like a whole new level now. And get my garlic in there. Now we're just gonna mix this in. Now you'll see a lot of people will start to take this now and add a ton of butter to it. One of the things I hate, I love butter, don't get me wrong. I'm a classically French trained chef, so butter is like one of the things we live by in culinary school. But one of the things I noticed the more I cooked is, yeah, I love butter, but sometimes butter actually takes away from the natural flavor that I'm looking for. All right, the natural flavor is this green bean. I want to taste green bean. All right, I don't want it to be full of fat. I just want to taste that really crisp, clean flavor of a green bean. Right now I can smell these are good to go. My pan is telling me they're good. The color on these is absolutely beautiful. Now, there's only one way to tell if your green bean is ready. That was so hot. I'm surprised I didn't scream. I just burnt my tongue. That's how hot it was. But it's beautiful. Flavor's incredible. It's like really juicy too. Like when you start to cook this way, you'll see even vegetables are going to be really juicy and they're going to be full of flavor. And it doesn't take a lot. We put like maybe 3 or 4 ingredients in there. That's it. All right, and they taste incredible. Now the only thing we're waiting for now is just our chicken. Okay, the timer just went off. Green beans are done. It smells incredible. So let's check it out. Now the best way to serve this is we're just gonna take it and just cut around. And I'm just gonna kind of cut the edge.
just open this up. Oh my goodness, that looks incredible. So we have that there. I'm gonna get some of my green beans and just put them right on the side. And don't forget my peppers. But have all that amazing garlic flavor in there too. I want to get that in there. Oh, I wish you could smell that because it smells incredible. And you can see the potatoes are beautifully tender. Aren't they really nice and tender? Your chicken is so soft and tender. I can't wait to cut into this and try it. It's incredible. And it's so easy. It might sound fancy, but it's so easy. Now, when we use food as medicine, something incredible happens. We start to feel better, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And isn't that what we all want? And it's not big changes, confusing diet plans, or dangerous miracle pills. It's simple. And here, we'll always do it one plate at a time. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Oh, that smells so good.
Hey, Chef Rich here, and I want to officially introduce you to my one plate herb salt. Now, this is the perfect all-in-one seasoning that I carefully handcrafted to enhance any dish. Now, our proprietary herb blend not only provides delicious flavor, but also offers antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties for the health-conscious eater. Now, it's also packed with vitamins and minerals, and that green hue comes from the natural chlorophyll found in fresh herbs. To get some for yourself, visit our website.